As promised, we will provide you with some TA in this episode. 3 highly bullish, visually appealing, and appealing charts were pulled up for us. We will first examine XRP, then briefly discuss Bitcoin, and finally, we will examine Chainlink. We will also examine Ethereum to determine its future course because, surprise what? There has been a significant surge in ETH. It will arrive. It's long overdue. So without further ado, take a seat back, unwind, and let's get right into Bitcoin, which is worth $97,316. As of right now, it has dropped by 68% over the last 24 hours. 3,387 is the price of Ethereum. At the moment, it has dropped 1.9%. Both USDT and USDC are approaching the dollar pegs. Additionally, XRP looks pretty promising around $2.27, even though it is currently looking awful. You will likely enjoy XRP at 5 or even 8,027 cents if you enjoy it at 2,027 cents. Let me explain. $3,357 billion is the total value of the cryptocurrency market. Before we dive into an obnoxious video, let me tell you a little bit. One of my cats goes to the bedroom door while my partner is sleeping and simply sits there screaming nonstop, demanding to get in every morning when I get up to record my videos. I accidentally put her in this morning. She was expelled because she entered and fled like a male. It is like a young child in a playground. If she simply learned to enter, get into bed, close her eyes, and be silent, she would be expelled. There would be no problems. Instead, she will simply sit at the door and scream at it repeatedly. She will also leave and pretend nothing is wrong if she hears me get up. She believes that I don't hear, as if the entire world is laughing uncontrollably. The CEO of Tether teases an artificial intelligence platform that is expected to launch in the early months of 2025. The company, which is well known for its USDT stablecoin, which is worth $140 billion, has made a lot of efforts this year to diversify its business beyond stablecoins. The fact that Tether invested in Rumble makes it intriguing. To go beyond simply being a stablecoin, they are now seeking to enter an artificial intelligence platform. Will USDT no longer function as a stablecoin? Are they attempting to help Tether in any way? We know it's purportedly backing 1-to-1, so it doesn't make sense. We are aware that it should always be dollar-pegged and stable. What will happen if these additional platforms are added? Are they attempting to render Tether unstable? I'm not sure. There's a problem here. There's a problem. For example, I find it incomprehensible that you have a 1-to-1 peg when you are constantly expected to remain steady and supported by the dollar. Why do you want to expand the network's functionality? Because you're a dollar, it won't have any beneficial network effects for you. However, Tether might be saying, look, Ripple, this is all you. Do what you have to do, Rust. As DTX bulls aim for a $2 milestone and Cardano 88 seeks $6, the price of Ethereum goes above $3,900. It claims that even though Ethereum is currently selling at $3,700, its price is below $3,900 because of more recent market instability. Due to increased buying activity and its ETFs, Ethereum has so far increased by 66% over 24 hours. Cardano is $6. Is that the next realistic goal? According to the report, Cardano hit an annual high of $1.23 on July 24th before plunging back below $1. Despite its shortcomings, Cardano has used its Hydra scaling solution to reach a milestone of more than 1 million transactions per second. Experts believe that these coins can hit a $6 target before the next market rally, even though this should have caused an immediate spike in trading volumes. I have a lot of ADAs. I support it. I would like to watch it. Give me a moment. I will go scream at this feline. All right, I've returned. She's not near the door. She ran when she heard me get up. She isn't bothering me at all. Infuriating. I simply don't. The cat is referring to something like a cough drop. After screaming for 40 minutes in a row, her mouth must be hurting. I enjoy reading stories about Dr. Profit's Ethereum targets. The path to the $6,000 to $8,000 zone is going to start, therefore we're still holding our luggage for $900, he says. Now is a terrific moment to get in. Everything under $4K is a midterm gift. Those who recently purchased me for $3,200 have already made good profits. What comes next, then? He set out to reach about 3,200, and as of right now, he is at roughly 3,400. Not too bad. Correct. A few dollars. We just got there, he says. That's what we say. On December 4th, we recently saw a noteworthy golden cross. Meanwhile, in only the past 2 months, there has been a rise in Ethereum withdrawals from exchanges. Exchanges have moved more than 7.9 million Ethereum to private wallets. That's fortunate. Another important fact is that only 114 whales own 53% of the whole Ethereum supply, and many of them have been hoarding more ETH that is just below the $4,000 mark. It seems obvious to me that Ethereum is getting up for a huge surge in value that will shortly reach the $6,000 mark. To solve the regulatory issues that financial institutions confront, Deutsche Bank is creating a Layer 2 solution on the Ethereum blockchain at the same time. The most crucial thing to keep an eye on right now is how the ETFs are responding to Ethereum. The market is moving in the direction of a solid buy settlement. Claims that ETH is getting up for a big surge that will likely reach $8,000 by the end of 2025, with a first target of $6,000. As I previously stated, my goals for ETH were consistently between $8,000 and $12,000. It's sitting at about $8K for him. The 3D chart illustrating the solid support at about 2,800 is displayed here. That around 900 people told you to do the same back in 2021 makes me very happy. Additionally, I recommend purchasing in August and September for $2,200. It is now evident that the next ideal entry point is 2,800. I wouldn't risk waiting for this price, though. As we get closer to the $2,800 level, I would rather continue to accumulate. For instance, ETH was at $31.50 2 days ago. There you have it. He anticipates a significant increase in Ethereum. I'm with him. I concur with him. For ETH, I felt it was long overdue. According to him, 8,000 would be nearly 3 times as much by the end of 2025. However, it's a victory if you can get this item for less than 3,000. You know, I've been watching from the sidelines. I'd want to press the button. However, in my opinion, it's a 3x even if ETH reaches 9K and we reach 3K. There are just so many superior assets out there that we can get a 3x on, even though I know I shouldn't be greedy. However, one of the topics I am discussing is the fact that we are aware that ETH will be among the first to run. I may be updating the Patreon group. When ETH gives me a 2x or even a 1.5x, I will invest in it if you are not a member of that. Since it's free money, I might withdraw those winnings and transfer them to another altcoin. Or, because I made money, I might withdraw what I invested, ride the ETH profits, and then withdraw that money to rotate into another asset. This is the XRP chart that we displayed yesterday. I wanted to briefly inform you of our current seeding arrangement. The current levels were 220 and 225. As you can see from this chart, our main support line is 217, which is actually at the 220 level. We pushed up to 226 because it was interesting to stay over 220, which we did. We must leave this 226 range to fight the next important battle. Right now, I'll tell you that 226 to 238 will add another 12 cents to XRP, opening the door for it to return to the $2.50 range. Your resistance is red, the greater the level, the longer the time frame, and the resistance is $2.72. Let's examine Bitcoin, which is currently approaching important resistance. We are on the verge of breaking into 98K. When that is broken, we will reach $100,000. However, the $100,000, $200,000, and $300,000 range represent a significant resistance area that must be overcome. And then, of course, on the way to the highest point ever. Look, whenever Bitcoin hits a new all-time high and we fall below it, it will either build a new resistance level or a new one. Therefore, 108 will release the floodgates, push us over 115, and quickly bring in $150,000. At $22, Chainlink is presently at support. Not too awful. At $20 and $21, we had a good support area. Look, there is a great buying opportunity if Chainlink drops back to $15 or $10, but I don't see it happening. $23, $24, and $27 must be broken on the way up. Keep in mind that Chainlink moves when it does. XRP is not like this. Twice, this object will push up and overcome these zones of resistance. We have a pleasant method of communication. We can target the upside of this once we break through $24, as we have a solid route up to $28. Chainlink will be one of the largest performance cycles, in my opinion. When all is said and done, I think we'll see $100 Chainlink in 2025, maybe even $200 or $300. Keep in mind that Chainlink collaborates with Swift, who collaborates with the banks. This has done the same as XRP. Although many people are sleeping on it, it has done better than XRP.